morning and welcome to the start of another great week. Monday is here and it's a day that we can rejoice and get excited about. Because see, we've been going through the book of Philippians, nearly halfway, and all through this we've been coming up with this word over and over again, joy. Well, as you know, Paul, he was in prison. I wouldn't call that joyful, but he found joy in it. And one of the things this week talks about in chapter 2, and I especially want to pick up on verse 22, and hopefully you read all those passages, that it says there, I want to encourage you to listen to this guy called Timothy. Timothy has proven himself as a good friend. He stayed faithful through all the hard times. Well, we're coming out of the lockdown. Yes, some of them were hard times. But one thing I want to say, have we remained faithful to the call of God? See, the truth of it is, we are called to be in relationship with one another. The joy of friendship, the friendship of being in the church together. And so we've got opportunities to serve. In Cranbourne, they're having a special event to draw people in. Christmas lights, read it up in your reading plan. In Hallam, they've got some outreaches at parks. Contact them. That's going to be part of it. Because see, the greatest joy that we can have is to build friendships that last in Jesus. And then we will have friendships for eternity. What joy is ahead of us when we build friendships together. Bless you as you continue to read through the chapter and also through the reading plan. And let's have a listen to what it says now.
So before becoming human, the Messiah pre-existed in a state of glory and equality with God. And unlike Adam, who tried to seize equality with God, the Messiah chose not to exploit his equal status for his self-advantage. Rather, he emptied himself of status. He became a human. He became a servant to all. And even more than that, he allowed himself to be humiliated. He was obedient to the Father by going to his death on a Roman execution rack. But through God's power and grace, the Messiah's shameful death has been reversed through the resurrection. And now God has highly exalted Jesus as the King of all, bestowing upon him the name that is above all names, so that all creation should recognize that Jesus the Messiah is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Now that last statement is astounding. Paul's quoting from Isaiah chapter 45. It's a passage where all creation comes to recognize the God of Israel as Lord. Paul's point here is very clear. In the crucified and risen Jesus, we discover that the one true God of Israel consists of God the Father and the Lord Jesus. And so for Paul, this poem, it expresses his convictions about who Jesus is, and it does more. It offers the example of Jesus as a way of life that his followers are to imitate.